Hello and welcome back. Greetings to Sleepy Hollow, our, sleepy little village that is thriving, a bustling community. In fact, why? Because we are growing, and I never thought it would be happening so quickly, but we are almost at 50 people now, and that means one thing and one thing only, that thugs, raiders and thieves will make their way into our village, and thus we need to tighten security here a tiny bit. We already got some guards here, but they're rather for protecting the building here itself, right? Perhaps a bit the market area, but that's about it. Nothing else they would protect, and we got lots of industry, and also our storages here, they will need protection and security as well. So this is my utmost priority for now. We're just going to wait for the 50 population to trigger the event, and that's basically it then, but that should be happening now anytime. We are also having another promotion here available, so someone would like to be promoted to serf. That is a newcomer. Let's promote this guy so he can also finally build himself a house. Oh, by the way, it's looking really dense out here. Residential space is average, so we might be running out of residential zones pretty soon. As we can see, there's still something here available, and then all the way up into this area. That's basically it. I would like to keep the beach area available for now for something else that we might want to put there later on. Also, my bailiff needs a new mandate, so something that we can give him. So either we are going with continuing prospecting a mineral deposit, or gain influence with one estate. This is really interesting, so we can put him to labor, kingdom or clergy, and he will then increase the influence that we have with these factions available there. So let me just check real quick for my estate. As we can see, there's the influence. Unfortunately, it's not the splendor points, right? These are the way more important points, because with them we can unlock whole new tiers of buildings, and the 20 for the splendor labor, still a bit far away here. I would really like to go with that for the tavern though. Now let's just check the other things here. We have kingdom is 0, so we don't have a castle yet or a keep, and this will increase our splendor for this area. And the clergy, honestly, I don't care about them so much, right? But we are getting here with the monastery at some point. Let's continue with the labor though for now. Labor influence points, we got 39. That's probably enough forever, right? I don't think we're actually going to keep this. So let's just actually go with mineral deposit. And that is up here basically, where we still have some deposits available. So this one here we continue now. And here we got our juicy iron then. That is something that I'm really eager about. I'm also once more expanding my church there a bit, since we're full again with 45, so another 2 modules on the left and the right, and then we probably could also make this one a bit longer. So basically then the church is surrounded by these tents there, more or less, or these holes that we have then there. That should be it then though. With this we can push it to 55, 60, 70 is the maximum that this church probably can hold then at some point. And yeah, it's definitely not enough anymore soon, so a second church is just the way to go then pretty soon then as well. We got the quest here, also build a wooden keep to get our first soldiers out there. Now the keeps are pretty important, pretty expensive though, so I'm rather reluctant right now to actually get it done. Where we want to have it, well, basically up here then, I guess, at the village there, just with the stone at its back. That might be something. And there it is. We got 2 more villages triggering the 50 populations. Security alert. Someone noticed some items missing from your granary. Be on the lookout for thieves. They will leave your village to become outlaws and come back to steal food, goods and gold. Protect against theft by employing guards and sending them on patrol near all workplaces. Also make sure that newcomers are employed within 2 weeks of arrival. Unemployed villagers are at high risk of becoming outlaws. There are 2 ways to catch outlaws. Set up rally points for guards to destroy outlaw camps, and post patrols to markets and wells where outlaws might come to buy food and get water. Alright, that's important. We got 7 unemployed people right now, so this is definitely a security risk. What we can do with that, first of all, is we can get another gatherer hut, right? We do need berries. And we can use, as some of you have rightly suggested, use several of them on one berry bush. So I would like to go ahead here now, have a second gatherer hut that we can then have over here, just beside the grain farms there. A second one. And this one already has 3 foragers, and there we can get another 3 foragers that can gather us some berries. I can also assign another builder here to speed up the building processing. And then we should be looking out now for the keep. So let's go ahead and get us the service security. And this one is basically a building, right? So if I place it now somewhere here, we can now have a constable keep here, and this one will increase it. We could also get a keep right away, so not the smaller one, but the big one, right, with a huge radius. This, unfortunately, I think is a bit too expensive for our taste, even though we could afford it. But then there's the question of where we should put it, right? We could also have the guard towers, so these are adding smaller radiuses to it, but I would think the constable keep provides a large radius of security, and the prison cell for captured outlaws is pretty cool, and we can really have it right here, right? So we already have a pretty tight area in this one, and as we can see, it's almost taking in all of my buildings. I would really like to place it right here in the city center, more or less, taking in most of my industry. There's some camps outside, but that's totally fine since we can get also another tower there. It will cost me quite a bit. Also, the polished stone, 25. We have, I hope we have enough of that. We have 20 for now, so we'll need to get a bit more stone. Other than that, this should be golden, some 50 coin as well. And boom, the foundation has been laid out. And now this one can get cracking. We do have quite the costs here right now. Let's just check my market there. Are we selling not enough? We got the bread, we got the cheese. The cheese is also being sold now. And the common clothes, 27 for that. No one purchasing clothes right now? We got quite a few of them. And the berries are in as well. So please sell me a bit more here, my little market. We need the coin. Alright, actually we're getting pretty deep red there now, with minus 290 already. Lots of them are becoming outlaws right now, those are that are unemployed and they're stealing. Also we have the midwinter fest, right, where there's not really that many people working at the moment. This one is over though now, so we hopefully will get people back to work. Oh god, we really should, because we are making no money there really. Now we got the traders working again at the market, perfect. There's also an envoy. Please give me some coin. Yes, this one has 200 as a reward if we get the berries though. The berries. Let's go for the labor here, and we should be having the berries right in already. We got 39 available right now in the granary. There's 0. Oh, they're at the market, right? So at the market I cannot turn in that quest. We should be doing that though. So hopefully the other gatherer hut there is coming to an end soon. It's not even started yet. They haven't really done anything so far because basically of the midwinter fest that we just had. Oh, and there's also a new stonemason that we need. We probably should check my jobs here, right? There's a transporter missing. There's a transporter in. There's a miller missing. Right, we're down to 2 unemployed. There's a weaver missing, alright. We are losing a lot of people there in the workplaces, and there's a farmer now coming up. And I heard, wait a second, here we do need to get rid of one of them in the hop plantations. The wheat farm needs to continue working. I heard there is an outlaw camp somewhere close by. I don't see it yet though, and I hope I'm not going to ever see it. Or perhaps on the other side of the river. Nothing really. Okay, so no outlaw camp for now. Please stay like that. We are building the keep already. Okay, at least we're making some money again at the market. So there is something coming in, and I think it's going up again. As we were close to minus 700 there already. We still need to deliver those berries. We got 20 now in the granary, right? So hopefully we can do this then soon. And at the market we have still 40 berries available. So that's plenty of that. We should be able to finish that. We got 0 unemployed right now. That's at least something. So the second gatherer hut here is actually not that necessary, but we're already going to build it just in case. Money's going back on track. Perfect. That was close. Ooh, we were close to economic collapse there just for a second. Better again. Perfect. And the security, the keep is coming along now. 4 villages are coming in. How is that possible? It was just at low immigration and we have high theft here in the village. It seems like that's getting a lot of people into my village. 4 new unemployeds. How should I use them? Let's just see. We got in the dairy farm everyone working. The shepherds are working. Perfect. We got the weaver huts. We got the tailor, the miller. They are working more or less. The Lord Manor has been built. Oh right, my extensions here have been built too. That's pretty important. So at least that's another bit of my treasury increasing. Oh, where is unemployment still high? Charcoal kiln is fine for the coal, right? We're consuming a lot of coal right now. Stonemason, carpenter, that's all fine. And the fisherman? The fisherman is not working. Perfect. We already lost him there for a second. We got 85 fish in store right now. Instead of the berries, I might go for the fish there, if I want to finish that quest. But we got 48 berries in the store right now, and if I change it now, we are losing that, right? It's not being brought back to the granary, so I'd rather not do that. Let's keep the fish for now, and actually probably build another market stand then here soon. Alright, 4 more polished stones, and that's it then. And of course, more houses are being built, one over here and one here, very close to this one. I hope they're coming along. And this guy here seriously needs to work more. I mean, by the look of it, he already hasn't had some sleep for quite some time. But that is not enough. We need more. I need at least 2 more polished stones. There we have them actually. So please get them over there to my security building, right? So, oh, 1 more actually now only. At least they are already working on that in the meantime, right? We need to finish this one really. We got the 2 villagers unemployed already waiting. They will become the guards then, or detectives. They're going to arrest people. I think there is the last piece of stone coming. No, this is just for the gatherer hut over there, so that we do get more berries. By the way, yeah, we are not kind of like building up the berries here. I cannot pause it individually because I would like to stop selling berries for now. I really would like to finish that quest. We still have almost 2 months of time for this, so the gatherer hut here will be working on the berries then in addition. Alright, the cheesemaker is lacking some dairy there. Alright, we got 2 people actually working there. One is fine though. And the monthly report is in. We can promote a lot of people now to serfs. And then also a lot of them to commoners. That was some huge upgrades there right now. I'm pretty sure we're going to need more clothes soon now. Bread is still fantastically fine though. The gatherer hut has been built. Let's assign some 2 more people to that. Right, and they should be going then to my berries up there as well. And yes, I know some of you have been suggesting I should just plant berry bushes myself. I'm not doing that because I consider that cheating and cheesing my way through the difficulty there. Right, so we found them in nature, and this one is the one that we found. It's far away, it makes it harder to collect berries, but other than that, we should be fine. Now, our security keep has all the stones it needs. It just needs to be built out. It's taking some time there, really. Alright, it's really taking its time here building this one, but we should be done now. Perfect. There it is. And we got now the guards and the constables that we can assign. We could also assign prisoners. Alright, I guess once we have them. I've got 4 unemployed, so let's assign 2 guards and 1 constable immediately to our security building, to our keep. And this is just really squeezing in nicely here, right? Because think of that. It's, of course, the city core that's forming here. And, of course, in a city core, you have dense buildings. You just have a dense area. The keep, as we can see here, there's still some room for ornaments, of course, that we might be squeezing in here. Something small, perhaps. A road sign is totally fine, actually. That we can have this here, and on the other side, perhaps the bushes to increase the residential zone. Actually, is this increasing or decreasing anything? No, it's not. I think, if at all, it actually is increasing the attractiveness of the area. Let's have a stone wall, right? I would like to have a stone wall here surrounding the keep then. So this one goes all the way then to that side. A nice stone looking one, and on the other side it goes to the berry bushes here. And then it goes over there to the road sign. That's going to be a tricky one. I will need to do something here. Let's get rid of the fence that goes up to this point, connecting with the stone, and then I'm doing the stone here once more from here to here. That's not easy. Now that's working perfect, and let's place it here. Right, so we got a nice stone fence around it as well, and metal fence around it. Very important, really, because we got bad boys living in this keep there. And that's it. My bailiff, by the way, found more iron. Perfect. So we got 2 iron deposits now available. I like my keep. It's looking really cold out there right now. It's 1 degree only. Frosty. As we're in the middle of winter. And yes, I saw it coming. The cloth is going down. Already only half of what we had. So what I will need to do here is I will definitely need to increase my cloth production with another shepherd. We do have 2 sheep farms already here on the mountain. So I will just add a 3rd one to that. I think that should be perfectly fine really, as, well, I guess the sheepies can roam around here everywhere anyway. And let's have the next one then basically here. And this will also need the increasing of the weaver hut here. There's only 1 weaver working right now, so let's assign a 2nd one to that. We do have the people for that, so that all the wool that is being produced is getting over there quickly. And just as I imagined, there is now this hill with animals roaming around that I really, really do like. And let's just see extraction zone. There we still have some trees. Let's get rid of that. And this one here. And perhaps this area there too, right? Plenty of trees around it. We can also plant new trees if we want to. That's for later then though. Right now, I just want to get rid of these trees. No access to water is a problem right now. There is 1 well here that is already pretty overloaded. So we probably will need a 2nd well then soon. And as we can see, security levels are now pretty high throughout the town here. So we do have a green sign. The only thing that is a bit red is that sheep farm up there. But seriously, who is actually stealing from a sheep farm? I don't think so. And for 1 building that I've left out, I'm not going to build anything else now. So that should be golden, hopefully. And what else do we need? The cheese is fine. The fish is really full. Yeah, I would like to sell some fish there, obviously. But I don't think people would purchase it. I think people want my berries. And by the way, over here we got the outlaw camp. So there is actually something now appearing. There's no people yet. I think they might be going there. Very cool location. There is actually the outlaw. I think it is, right? Newcomer outlaw. Yes, he is one. Workplace is 33 minutes away from home. And workplace is probably my village. And he's now hopefully completely solitary living here. That's actually kind of romantic. This series. Yeah. This guy, he's looking like he's up to no good. But my guards will make short business with him. Hopefully. I would also like to go ahead and build me 2 more wells. Because this one seems to be quite full. So we can have another one here. I think this is actually a pretty cool location for a well. Right next or right behind the church. After all, we still have the space here. And there's also a nice little area that we just have then here. Blown away in a recent windstorm, many sheep were blown onto rocks or into fences, killing the poor creatures. Luckily, we salvaged their wool, but takings from the shearing will be scanned for a while. Yields of wool are decreased by 75%. We get another 100 wool right now, but then almost nothing anymore for a certain period of time. Holy cow! Also, poor sheeps, of course. Yep. It was actually affecting those guys here. Almost no sheeps anymore. I mean, they grow, right? We can put them out there. Come on. Putting more sheeps out there and spawn sheeps. By the way, this one has been built now too. Let's assign a shepherd. We've got 3 shepherds now available then. Poor sheep. Another catastrophe. Last time they were eating my berry bushes. Now they're being killed by a windstorm. Now, let's build the well, just in this tiny area there. That's 1 well. And then we probably would like to have another one. Perhaps, since this one is closer to the river here, perhaps another one out here, closer to the residentials and the villages that are working here. There's also this tiny spot available once again to us. And it's really cheap, right? It almost doesn't cost us anything. 10 wood and 5 stone, we got plenty of that. And for these stone cutters, let's assign another one here so that we really do have 0 unemployment there right now. A monk would like to have something from us. Deliver tools. And we only get points out of that. This is really disappointing. No money, unfortunately. Let's go with the kingdom. I shall assist the king. And this one we should be able to turn in right away. There you go. And about the berries. Yes, this probably is something that I'm not able. We could change the berries here to fish. Let's do this. Right, so we're not consuming any berries now. There's fish, and fish hopefully will be sold. Should be sold as well. And if not, then I will have to change it around again. If there's no berries, then cheese probably will be sold. Yep, there it is. So they need at least 2 nourishments. There are new nutrition types at the moment. And they will just purchase anything, I think, in that category. I'm not entirely sure about that yet. The fisherman is gone once more. What is happening with those fishermans? Coal-wise, we are fine. Let's reassign one from the charcoal kiln over here to my fisher hut. So that this is working again. And yeah, perfect. Fish is being sold now. So we can use the fish instead of the berries for a certain period of time. And then I will probably switch around again. Also, my wells are being finished. There is another one now over here, providing infinite water source. It's also just looking nice in the town area itself. And then the other one over here is already in construction and almost finished as well. Perfect, so that's that. It's still very cold. We're still in the middle of winter. Hopefully it's ending soon. Stay tuned.